Namaste everyone, welcome to the class. Now in this lecture we will discuss what we mean by simultaneous linear equation. Now here we are discussing simultaneous linear equation in two variables. First of all, what is linear equation? Linear equation is an equation in which degree of variable is 1. Degree of variable, degree means power of variable is 1. For example, if I say 3x plus 2y equal to 6, this is a linear equation because here the degree of variables is y. Now this is a linear equation in two variable. So here we are discussing linear equation in two variable. And when I say simultaneous linear equation, that means at the same time I will discuss two equations. Okay. So when there are two equations at the same time, they are called simultaneous linear equation. And solution of simultaneous linear equation is that value of variables for which both the equations are satisfied. Okay. For example, if I have x plus y, say I have x plus y equal to 10, and I have one more equation x minus y equal to 6, then in this case for this equation x plus y I have many solutions, like I can take solution as 1, 9, I can take solution as 2, 8, 5, 5, then I can take 8, 2 and so on. So these are various solutions for this x plus y equal to 10. Similarly, for this x minus y equal to 6, I have many solutions like 7, 6, 7, 1 because 7 minus 1 is 6, 8, 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, 10, 4 and so on. Okay, so if you put in place of x 1 and in place of y 9, you get 1 plus 9, 10. It satisfies this equation. So for one linear equation in two variable, I have infinitely many solutions. Now when I consider these two equations together, okay, then we see that this value 8, 2 is satisfying this equation as well as it is satisfying this equation. So this 8, 2 is called the solution of simultaneous linear equation. When I consider these two equations together, then their combined solution, okay, is 8, 2. That means 8, 2 will satisfy this equation as well as this equation. So this is solution of simultaneous linear equation. Now there are various methods, okay, to solve the simultaneous linear equation. In this chapter we are going to see three methods. One is substitution method, one is elimination method, and one is cross multiplication method. So let us first discuss the substitution method. Now the name itself suggests that here we are going to substitute. Okay, substitute means replace. So we replace something. So what we replace? Let us see with the help of example. Now here the first problem, okay, it is same as we have just discussed. Okay, right, x plus y is 14 given and x minus y 4 given. Okay, I have to solve them so that the value which I get will satisfy both the equations, and I have to use substitution method. So in substitution method, what we need to do, we have to find, okay, please keep this in your mind, we have to find one variable in terms of other variable. What we have to do, we have to find one variable in terms of other variable. So you can name these two equations as equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, now I can say that from equation 1 you can choose any equation. From equation 1 I will rewrite this equation. In place of x plus y equal to 14, I will write x is equals to 14 minus y. So what we have done, we have transformed this y from left to right. Okay, now you have learned in your previous classes how to transform, you know very well. So from equation 1, x is equals to 14 minus y. Now substitute this method is substitution method. So substitute x equal to 14 minus y in equation 2. Okay, so when I substitute in equation 2, I will get x minus y is equals to 4. So what I will get? I will get x from equation 1, x is 14 minus y, and substitute x is equals to 14 minus y in equation 2. So equation 2 is x. So in place of x I will write 14 minus y, then I have minus y equal to 4. Now when I open the bracket I will get 14. So this implies 14 minus y is equals to 4. This implies 14 minus 2y is equals to 4. This implies, now I will move this 4 on left. So 14 minus 4 is equals to 2y. This implies 10 is equals to 2y. This implies y equal to 10 upon 2 is equals to 5. So we get the value of 5. Now this implies x is equals to, what is the value of x? X is 14 minus y. This implies x is equals to 14 minus y is equals to 14 minus 5 is equals to, 14 minus 5 is 9. So therefore I have solution x equal to 9 and y equal to 5. So this is what we call substitution method. We find value of one variable from one equation and put that value in other equation. Okay. Let us solve one more problem. Let us take this problem. Okay. So here I will take that problem. And okay, it's here. So second problem is s minus t is 3 and s upon 3 plus t upon 2 is equals to 6. Okay, so again I will first name them as equation 1 and equation 2. Now I will say that from equation 1 you will rewrite this equation 1 and you write s is equals to 3 plus t. Okay, sometimes it is easy that we take the value of one variable from second equation. Okay, now from equation 1 s is equals to 3 plus t, you can name this as equation 3. Now substitute s is equals to 3 plus t in equation 2. Equation 2, in equation 2 we will substitute. So when you take the value of variable from equation 1, you have to substitute in 2. When you take the value of variable from equation 2, you have to substitute in equation 1. So substitute s is equals to 3 plus t in equation 2, we get in place of s we write 3 plus t. So 3 plus t whole divided by 3 plus t divided by 2 is equals to 6. Now I have only one variable, one equation we can solve. So let us cross multiply. So 2 into 3 plus t plus 3 into t whole divided by 3 into 2 is equals to 6. So here we open the bracket, 2 3s are 6 plus 2t plus 3t whole divided by 3 2s are 6 is equals to 6. Now I will multiply this 6 on this right hand side. So therefore we have 6 plus 2t plus 3t is 5t is equals to 6 into 6. Now 5t is equals to 6 into 6 is 36 minus 6. 36 minus 6 is 30. So 5t is 30. This gives me t is equals to 30 upon 5. 5 6 is 30. So value of t is 6. Now put the value of t6 in equation 3. So I will put t is equals to 6 in equation 3. So equation 3 is s is equals to 3 plus t is equals to 3 plus 6 is equals to 9. Therefore finally our solution is s is equals to 9 and t is equals to 6. This is our solution. Now I will solve one more problem. Okay, so let us take this fourth problem. Okay, it seems little more complicated. Take this fourth problem. I will delete all these calculations what we have done. Okay, so now I write fourth problem here. Again name them as equation 1 and equation 2. So you will say that from equation 1, okay, from equation 1 you will say that this 3x is equals to 4 plus 5y. 3x is equals to 4 plus 5y. So therefore we get the value of x is 4 plus 5y whole divided by 3. This we will consider as equation 3. So it is not necessary that every time you will get one variable in terms of other variable which does not include any rational terms. Here we have got the x in a rational form. So x is equals to 4 plus 5y divided by 3. Now what we will do, we will substitute x is equals to 4 plus 5y whole divided by 3 in equation 2. So from equation 1 we got the value of x. So we substitute this in equation 2. So when we substitute in equation 2 we get 9x. So 9 into, in place of x we will write 4 plus 5y whole divided by 3. So 9x minus 2y is equals to 7. Now this 3 is in denominator, now 9 is in numerator. So 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9. So we get 3 into 4 plus 5y minus 2y is equals to 7. This implies 3 4s are 12 plus 3 5s are 15 minus 2y is equals to 7. This implies 15y minus 2y is what? 13y is equals to 7 minus 12 is equals to minus 5. So 13y is equals to minus 5. So therefore y is equals to, this implies y is equals to minus 5 upon 13. Okay. Now from equation 3 we have x is equals to 4 plus 5y whole divided by 3. We have x is equals to 4 plus 5y whole divided by 3. Now let us again see, cross verify 4 plus 5y. Okay. So when I substitute 5, 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15 minus 2y is equals to 7. So 7 minus 12 minus 5, okay, everything is fine. So here it will become this is equals to 4 plus 5 into minus 5 divided by 13 whole divided by 3. So the value of x will become x is equals to 4 minus 25 divided by 13 whole divided by 3. So this will become 52 minus 25 whole divided by 13 into 3. So 52 minus 25, 12 minus 5, 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is 27 divided by 13 into 3. 3 1 and 3 9. So here I got 9 upon 13. 9 upon 13 is the value of x. Now I will do a check. Means sometimes the answer which we get is something that we have some doubt. So in that case you can check. So how you check? Your equation 1. So we will say that from equation 1. Now let us find its left hand side with these values. Equation 1 is 3x minus 5y. 3x minus 5y. So this 3x minus 5y will become 3 into 9 upon 13 minus 5y. Y is minus 5 upon 13. It is minus 5 upon 13. So this becomes 27 upon 13 plus 25 upon 13. So this calculation will comes out 7 plus 5, 12, and this is 5, this is 52 divided by 13. 13 4s are 52. Okay, let us see what is our first equation. This is equal to 4. Okay, so we are getting right hand side is equals to RHS. That means we are correct. So therefore I will say that therefore solution is x is equals to 9 by 13. X is equal to 9 upon 13 and y is equal to minus 5 upon 13. Okay, so this is how we got the solution x and y. Perfect. Okay, so let us move to the next problem. Okay, a plus 3b equal to 5, 7a minus 8b equal to 6. Now these problems are same as the problem which we have done. Okay, you can try these problems yourself. Here if I solve this first question, it is a plus 3b equal to 5. I will consider this as equation 1, and 7a minus 8b is equals to 6. This I consider equation 2. Okay, so from 1 I have a equal to 5 minus 3b. Okay, you can also write minus 3b plus 5, and you can consider this as equation 3. And now I have to substitute a equal to 5 minus 3b in equation 2. This better I will write Roman 2. Okay, so in equation 2. So when we substitute, we get 7. In place of a we will write 5 minus 3b. 7a minus 8b is equals to 6. So therefore 7 5s are 35. minus 7 3 the 21b minus 8b is equals to 6. 21 and 8 it become 29, so therefore it is 35 minus 29b is equals to 6. So therefore this minus 29b is equals to 6 minus 35. Now 6 minus 35 is minus 29. So therefore b is minus 29 divided by minus 29. This gives me value 1. Now from equation 3, now what is the third equation? Third equation is a equal to 5 minus 3b. So from 3, a equal to 5 minus 3b is equals to 5 minus 3 into 1 is equals to 5 minus 3 equal to 2. So therefore your final solution, your a is equals to 2, b is equals to 1. And the second question, we have 5x plus 4y minus 4 is 0, this is your equation 1, and x minus 20 equal to 12y, this is your equation 2. Now I will take value of x from equation 2 because here x has coefficient 1, so better from equation 2, x is equals to 12y plus 20. X is equals to 12y plus 20. Now put x is equals to 12y plus 20 in equation 1. We get x is equals to in equation 1, so we get 5 into, in place of x we are writing 12y plus 20. So 5 into x plus 4y minus 4 equal to 0. Now this indicates, I will open the bracket, 5 into 12, it is 60y plus 5 into 20, this is 100 plus 4 into y minus 4 is 0. Now this 60y plus 4y is 64y. So this implies 64y plus 96 is equals to 0. Therefore this implies the value of y as minus 96 divided by 64. So with 4 we cancel, 4 to the 8, 4 4 the 16, 4 1 the 4, 4 6 the 24, then again with 4, 4 6 the 24 and 4 4 the, then again with 2, so it is minus 3 upon 2. So value of y is minus 3 upon 2. Therefore from equation 3 we get the value of x. X is 12 y plus 20, that will give me 12 into minus 3 divided by 2 plus 20. This will be 6 into minus 3, that is minus 18 plus 20, and this is 2. So value of x is 2 and value of y is minus 3 by 2. Now I will substitute these values. That means whenever you have any doubt you can cross check. So from equation 1, here we say that we are doing, we are checking, na? So check. So from 1, my LHS left hand side of equation is 5x plus 4y minus 4. 5x plus 4y minus 4. This is equals to, now the value of x is 2, so this is 5 into 2 plus 4 into minus 3 by 2 minus 4. This is 10. Now this is 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So this is minus 6 minus 4. So 10 minus 10 I will get 0, which is RHS. So what we have find is perfectly alright. So therefore I will say that therefore solution x is equal to 2 and y is equals to minus 3 by 2. So we have done both the problems, right? So calculation part, only the calculation part, okay, you have to work on. Okay, if you are good in calculation, you can solve all the problems. Now third question, 2x minus 3y by 4 is equal to 3 and 5x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. So what you do here, you can say that 2x is equal to 3 plus 3y by 4, okay, or else you choose the value of x from equation 2, that is 5x is equal to 2y plus 7. Okay, so I will prefer to choose from equation number 2, 5x is equal to 2y plus 7. Then I will get the x value as 2y plus 7 divided by 5, and then I will put that value of x in equation 1, which is 2x minus 3y divided by 4 equal to 3, and I will simplify it. Okay, and the second question, 2x plus 3y is 23. So the value of 2x is 23 minus 3y, and that value x will be 23 minus 3y whole divided by 2, and that value I will put in second equation. So this problem is again little more complicated than the first problem what you have done, but I am sure that you can solve this. So try and solve it yourself. The answers which you get, you can cross check, okay, by substituting those values in any of the equation. If you are still doubt, you can cross verify by putting in both the equations, but these requires time, and if you are slow in writing, then I prefer not to check if I am little bit confident what I am doing is wrong. Now what I am doing is right, then I will not check. Now fourth question is mx minus ny is equals to m square plus n square and x plus y is equals to 2m. Okay, so this problem here, x and y you consider as your variable, x and y is your variable. Now the solution you will get in terms of mn, there is no number. So yes, difficult problem I will say. So let us try this first question. Our first equation is mx minus ny is equals to m square plus n square, this is equation 1, and x plus y is equals to 2m, this is equation 2. So what we will say that, we will say that from equation 2, I will say that x is equals to 2m minus y. Now I will put this value of x is equals to 2m minus y in equation 1. So put x is equals to 2m minus y in equation 1. So x is equals to 2m minus y I will put. So I will get m into, in place of x I have 2m minus y minus n y is equals to m square plus n square. So here therefore I will get 2m square minus my minus ny is equals to m square plus n square. So therefore this 2m square, I will bring this m square plus n square on left side. So minus m square minus n square is equals to, I will bring this on right hand side, so I will get a is equals to my plus ny. So therefore here 2m square minus m square is m square minus n square is equals to, here I will take y common, so it is m plus n into y. M square minus n square is equals to m plus n into y. Now here m square minus n square you can write as m plus n into m minus n. This is equals to m plus n y. Therefore now I will bring this m plus n from this right side to left side. So I will get m plus n into m minus n whole divided by m plus n is equal to y. So this m plus n will cancel, and finally I have y is equals to m minus n. Now value of y I got, value of x is 2m minus y. So I will say that from equation 3, consider this as equation 3. So from equation 3, x is equals to, therefore from equation 3, x is equals to 2m minus y. This 2m minus y will give me 2m minus m minus n, which will be 2m minus m plus n is equals to, here it is m plus n. So therefore final answer, therefore solution, we have x is equals to m plus n and we have y is equals to m minus n. So this is what the value of x and y. Now in the same way you have this second question, but as these problems are little difficult, little complicated, I will solve this second problem also. You can pause the video and you can first try yourself, check the solution and then say what I have done. Let us consider this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So I will say that from 1. Now I will try to find the value of x upon a. Here we have x upon a and y upon b. Okay, so I think it will be better that I will consider x upon a as some variable and y upon b as some other variable. So I will say that let x upon a is equals to m and y upon b is equals to n. Here it is possible because in both the equations we have x upon a and y upon b term. So therefore we have 2m plus n is equals to 2 and m minus n is equals to 4. You can consider this as equation 3 and this as equation 4. Consider this as equation 2, not Roman equation. Now from equation 4, we have m equal to 4 plus n. From equation 4 we have m is equals to 4 plus n. So I will substitute m is equals to 4 plus n and here I will get 2. From equation 4 I will get 2 m is equals to 4 plus n. From equation 4 m is equals to 4 plus n. Okay, fine. This is equation 5 and now substitute. m is equals to 4 plus n in equation 3. I get 2 in place of m we have 4 plus n is equals to 2. Therefore 2 into 4 8 plus 2n plus n is equals to 2. Therefore we have 3n is equals to 2 minus 8 is equals to minus 6. So therefore n is equals to minus 6 divided by 3 is equals to minus 2. So value of value of n we have got minus 2. Now from equation 5, now equation 5 is m is equals to 4 plus n. M is equals to 4 plus n. So it will become 4 plus minus 2. So this will become 4 plus minus 2, which is 4 minus 2, which is 2. So therefore m is equals to 2 and n is equals to minus 2. Now we know that m we have substituted for x upon a. So therefore x upon a is equals to 2 and y upon b is equals to minus 2. So therefore the value of x will become 2a and value of y will become minus 2b. So x is 2a and y is minus 2b. You could have solved in terms of m, a and b as we have done here for m and n. But by substituting x upon a as m and y upon b as n, our problem become more simpler and easy to solve. Now the fifth question is solve 2x plus y equal to 35 and 3x plus 4y equal to 65, hence find the value of x upon y. So we have two equations, 2x plus y is equals to 35. This is equation 1 and 3x plus 4y is equals to 65. This is our equation 2. What we will do? We will find the value of y. Always I have taken the value of x, but here it is preferable to take value of y because y does not have any coefficient, so we will not get any fraction value. So I will say that keep from equation 1, so from equation 1 I will say that y is equals to 35 minus 2x is equals to 35 minus 2 into y is equals to 35 minus 2x. That's it. I will consider this as equation 3. Now substitute y equal to 35 minus 2x in, so from equation 1 we have taken, so we will substitute in equation 2. So when we put in equation 2 we get 3x plus 4 into 35 minus 2x, so 3x plus 4y is equals to 65. So therefore here we have 3x plus 35 4s are 140 minus 4 2s are 8x is equals to 65. So therefore 3x minus 8x is minus 5x is equals to 65 minus 140. So 65 minus 140, 10 minus 5 is 5 and 13 minus 6 is 7. So therefore it is minus 75. Therefore, x is equals to minus 75 divided by minus 5. So this minus minus will cancel. 5 1 are 5, 2, 25, 5 5 are 25. So the value of x we got 15. Therefore, from equation 3 we get the value of y as 35 minus 2x. 35 minus 2 into 15. This is 35 minus 30 is equals to 5. Now here I want to check, so I will say that check from equation 1. We have 2x plus y. LHS is 2x plus y is equals to 2 into x is 15 plus y is 5. So this becomes 35 as equals to, let us check whether this is right hand side. So is equals to right hand side 35 RHS. So therefore our solution, x is 15 comma y is 5. Okay, now I have to find the value of x upon y. So therefore x upon y, therefore I will say that therefore x upon y is equals to 5 upon 15 is equals to 1 upon 3. So x upon y is 1 upon 3. Now let us see the last question of this exercise. Solve the simultaneous equation 3x minus y is equals to 5 and 4x minus 3y equal to minus 1. Hence find the value of p if y is equals to px minus 3. Okay, so first I have to solve the simultaneous equation. You know how to solve the simultaneous equation. Let us write the equation. We have 3x minus y is equals to 5. You can take this as equation 1, and second you have 4x minus 3y is equals to minus 1. This you can take as equation 2. Now I will say that from equation 1 minus y is equals to 5 minus 3x. Therefore plus y is minus 5 plus 3x. So when minus y is 5 minus 3x, y will become minus 5 plus 3x. I will change all the signs. So this can be written as 3x minus 5. This is the value of y. You can take this as equation 3. Now we have got the value of y from equation 1. We will substitute this in equation 2. So I will say substitute y equal to 3x minus 5 in equation 2. So we substitute in equation 2, we get 4x. So 4x will remain 4x minus 3, in place of y we will write 3x minus 5 is equal to minus 1. So therefore I have 4x minus 9x plus 5 3 the 15 is equals to minus 1. 4x minus 5x is minus 5x. So therefore minus 5x is minus 1 minus 15, that is minus 16. So therefore x is minus 16 upon minus 5 is equals to 16 upon 5. Now from equation 3 we can find the value of y. So I will say from equation 3 y is equals to 3x minus 5. From equation 3 y is equals to 3x minus 5 is equals to 3 into 16 upon 5 minus 5 is equals to 16 3 the 48 upon 5 minus 5. So this is 48 minus 25 divided by 5. You can cross multiply. This is equals to 8 minus 5 is 3, 4 minus 2 is 2, so 23 upon 5. So this is value of x and y. Now again I will check whether this is right. So from 1, our left hand side is 3x minus y. So left hand side is 3x minus y is equals to 3 into the value of x is 16 upon 5 minus y is 23 upon 5. So 16 3 the 48. So this become 48 upon 5 minus this is 23 upon 5 is equals to 48 minus 23. So 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. And then 3 minus 2 is 1 upon 5. So 5 3s are 15. So I got 3. Now what is given here? Equation 1. 3x minus y is equal to 5. So some problem is there. We are not getting 5. So let us cross verify where we have done mistake. So here minus y is equals to 5 minus 3x. Then y will become minus 5 plus 3x. That is y is equals to 3x minus 5. Then here we have 4x minus 3y is equals to minus 1. So 4x minus 3 3 is 9x plus 3 5 is 15 is equals to minus 1. So 4x minus 9x is minus 5x is equals to minus 1 minus 15, that is minus 16. So minus 16 upon minus 5 will be 16 upon 5. This is the value of x. I will put this value of x in any of the equation. So from equation 3, y is equals to 3x minus 5. So 3 into 16 upon 5 minus 5. 16 3 is 48, 48 upon 5 minus 5. 48 minus 25 upon 5, this is 23 upon 5. Now 3x minus y, so 3 into the value of x we got 16 upon 5, 3 into 16 upon 5 minus y, so minus 23 upon 5, this gives me 8 minus 3 is 5 and 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is not 15, this is 25. So 25 upon 5 is 5. So problem I have done right, but here finally while checking I have done mistake. So 5 5 is 25. Now this is RHS. That means what we have done is correct. So therefore our solution is x is equals to 16 upon 5, x is equals to 16 upon 5 and y is equals to 5, 23 upon 5, y is equals to 23 upon 5. Okay, now we have to find the value of p when y is equals to px minus 3. Y is equals to, now y is equals to px minus 3, therefore y is 23 upon 5 is equals to x is 16 upon 5, so px is 16 upon 5p, px, what is the solution? Px minus 3, so this is px minus 3. Now this minus 3 I will bring on left hand side, so I will get 23 upon 5 plus 3 is equals to 16 upon 5p. Therefore 23 plus 3 into 5 whole divided by 5 is equals to 16 pi p upon 5. Now this 5 in denominator we cancel, and therefore I have 16p equal to 23 plus 3 5s are 15 is equals to 5 plus 3 8 and 1 plus 2 plus 1 3 38. So therefore p is equals to 38 upon 16. With 2 we can divide 19 and here 8. So therefore p is 19 divided by 8. This is the value of p, 19 upon 8. So I hope now you are very much clear about the substitution method of solving simultaneous linear equations. More number of problems you solve, more you will understand the concept, more will your speed increases. Okay, more will be your speed, okay, increase in speed. So I will stop my lecture here. In the next lecture we will see another method, that is elimination method. So thank you for being with me. Now you can solve all these problems once again by yourself, okay, without looking at the solution, and if you are able to solve all the problems, then you have done with your substitution method. Thank you once again.